Okay, so as I was saying, since I know that all of these categories are filled, I can shortcut by just putting these numbers that are in front. Now, when I was doing this class, we had eyes, and it was an ugly process, and it was not fun. And we had huge ones. We had x to the fifth that we had to do, so it would like take up a whole entire page. So be glad you're at Hazard and not in Somerset, because in Somerset it was a whole lot harder. So 2 times 8 is positive 16. 16 minus 10 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 minus 21 is 9. And it's minus 9. 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. Oh, snap. This one works. Yep. So it is a solution, which means we do have to solve. Notice up here we had to write all the factors. So here we got to find all the solutions. Now this was an x cubed, so this is an x squared plus an x. So now we got to finish factoring. So times 8. So that's x squared plus 6x minus 72. And that one is kind of, yuck. That one's huge. This is, by the way, this is type 3. X plus big and x minus small. Did I have? Yep, I had that right up there. So now I go back to Mr. Goodbuddy, and I hit y equals, and I put 72 divide x. Notice I didn't put minus 72, I just put 72. I take care of this negative sign by subtracting. So second graph, and 6 times 12 is 72, and 12 minus 6 is 6. Because I need to multiply to get 72, subtract to get 6. So x plus the big x minus the small. Step next, divide by 8. Now, That gives us divide by. So that's 3/2 and 3/4. So that 4 comes out front, and that 2 comes out front. Oh, wait a minute. No, we don't have to do that. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So I get 2x plus 3 equals 0, or 4x minus 3 equals 0. Now, I could do it both, I could do it that way. The other way, okay, is Desmos. 8x squared. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Share this tab. Okay, got it. 8x squared plus 6x minus 9. Yeehaw! Negative 1.5 and 0.75. And guess what? XYZ likes decimals. Unless it tells you to write the exact answer as a fraction. That's the only time that won't take it as a decimal. So, I like that. I like it very much. So, it already has your answer for x equals 2. So, all you have to do is negative 1.5, comma, 0.75. So, you really don't have to do all this factoring. You could just stop right there, type that into Desmos, and find these. It'll give it to you. Yay! Now, find all solutions to this if x equals 23 is a solution. Now, I do want you to do synthetic. I really do want you to do synthetic. But do you always have to do synthetic division? No. 6x cubed. 6x cubed minus 19 minus 19x squared plus 19x minus 6. Guess what? 23 is not a solution. This is a 3. I see 3 solutions right here. 23 is not one of those solutions. So therefore, you do not have to find any more solutions. So on number 4, it says find all solutions if 23 is. Well, 23 ain't. So does not exist. And since this has this, guess what? You can. Okay? So by the way, if I don't see a coefficient, that coefficient happens to be 1. So -5, 1, 7, 9, -5, so that's -5, and that's 2, and that's -10, that's -1, and that's +5, and that's a 0. Guess what? A, B, C, and you're going to use the quadratic formula. -b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac every bit over 2a. Ew. B is 2, so the opposite of 2 is -2, plus minus 2 squared minus 4 times A times C all over 2A. Now we go to Desmos. 2 squared minus 4 A times C, and that gives us 8. Okay. Now, so that gives us -2 plus minus square root of 8, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now, not so nice, just saying. Okay, not so nice. 8 is the square root of 8 is, and I normally put a prime number on, prime number on the left. But I wanted this over here because 8 is the same thing as the square root of 8 is the same thing as the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. The square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 2 don't clean up none. Ain't that some nasty crap? So I'm going to plug that in for this. So that gives me negative 2 over 2 plus minus 2 square roots of 2 over 2 . 2 goes into 2 once. Choppa choppa. Woo! Yuck. So remember in, I think it was chapter 1.6, we had to simplify square roots? That's why. Now, it already has plus minus square root. So all we have to do is put the 2. Now, page last. Believe it or not, everybody treats this like it's a big fat hairy deal. And I promise you, this ain't nothing. When given a formula, use it. Literally. Our formula is 1900x minus x cubed. You can use it in Desmos or you can use it in Mr. Goodbuddy. It doesn't matter. I'm going to show it to you in Desmos. Now it says f of 20 minus f of 100. So 1900x minus x cubed. Are you ready? Let's put a parenthesis here instead of an x. Well, I can't seem to get that. There we go. Instead of an x, let's put a parenthesis. Now, let's put a 20 in here. Oh. Now, this said f of 20 minus f of 0. Okay? So we know f of 20 is 30,000. So I'm going to put a minus here. Now, let's take that out and that out. What'd that give us? 0. So our answer is 30,000. Now this f of 20